gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Wah!
Stupid Fox. Ah, you silly goose.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
Again, apparently Sonic
You're right, Pat.
filled him
Get
in
busy.
during the plane ride over. Otherwise, like, how does Tails know about Amy? If you, like, did that first level as Sonic, unlocked Tails, and then immediately switched over to do Tails' campaign here, and he has that line, you're like, what? Who's Amy? What are you talking about? Yeah, and you get a good look at the emerald on the front here. Oh god. There is the 7th emerald. Inches away the whole time. I just think that's funny. The final fight between Knuckles and Chaos 6, and Sonic and Chaos 6. And apparently Robotnik had 6 emeralds and had Chaos 6 all set up. The last emerald was right here the whole time. Inches away. If he had gotten it, he would have, like, there you go. But the whole time, here it was. And he never got it. That's kind of sad. Look at that engine go.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic. You have no idea what this vessel can do. How about I give you a little...
Ah, he didn't say get a load of this time. In Sonic's, he says, get a load of this! And it's the exact same line as he says during the final boss fight at the very end of Sonic's campaign.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed! Did you see that?
Now, how are we gonna get to the bridge?
I hate it when he doesn't listen to me.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky, then. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
Oh, a little open mouth there. I hate it when he doesn't listen to me. I'll show him.
This must be the sky deck, huh?
Why do they always turn around? I'll show him what I'm made of. I made the tornado too, with the emerald in it. And, oh, he's not gonna listen to me? Well, guess what, Sonic? I'm gonna beat you in this race. To get to that big cannon. Yeah, look at how you can so cheese the fuck. Oh my god. Out of this race by using Tails because you can fly and just skip massive swaths of the level by flying all over the place. It's so fucking great. Watch this. Yeah. Oh god. Ah. Watch how, like, your head on the... I don't think Sonic's even moving. But look at that. Look at A, how much you just blasted forward along, and B, the rubber band AI just, like, squeezing Sonic along on the line to catch up to you after he was completely sedentary. Oh, good lord. During the entire race up to that point. Oh god. Boom, we're at the end. So this is where the missile to blow up the cannon was, that Sonic used to jump on, and then jump off immediately and blow up the cannon with it. But to Tails' perception, he's like, yeah, I raced him to get here first. And he perceives it as just like, yeah! The game needs like an end state, since there's no emerald to get to or whatever. It needs to be like, okay, land on the animal capsule in order to finish the level.
That wasn't too bad.
Like, that's Tails' perception of it. He invents this idea of racing to the end to get to the animal capsule.
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Sonic. Woohoo! Look at me, Sonic, look at me go! Oh, by the way, I didn't show this in Sonic's. Again, like, look at this, like, he's like, I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world. What did you say, Eggman? Fuck you. Eggman, calling me Eggman, will they? Well, I'll show them. If the world is only going to see a Robotnik as an Eggman, then there's no point in being anything else, right? So this leads to the Chow Garden here. Because the egg carrier is its own hub, even though it only has like one level, it still gets a Chow Garden. What's up, buddy? Fuck you, loser. So like, apparently Eggman like has a teleporter leading this private little island with Chow on it, with a crashed missile? Like, what is the idea behind this Chow Garden's location and design? That's pretty weird to me. And then just teleport back onto the egg carrier, which is, like, flying through the air. I don't know why they gave the egg carrier a fucking Chow Garden. That's so weird to me. The Eggman locked behind a password-protected door. Whoa, dizzy. So remember this scene where Amy does not get saved by Sonic. Look at this. Tails is on the rim like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one.
Sonic! Tails!
And she says Sonic and Tails instead of just Sonic.
Not the birdie!
Birdie.
That's the Chaos Emerald! No way!
So that's where he got the 5th one.
Be gone! All of you!
But we fought Chaos 6. Where did the 6th emerald come
What
from?
is your wish, Master?
Get rid of these pests! Give them all you got!
Give them all you
Aye,
got.
aye, Master Robotnik.
Hi, Robotnik-sama. Or Eggman-sama. Hi, Eggman-sama. So now Tails fights him. Which I think is funny, considering E102 Gamma here has the gameplay that Tails is going to inherit in Adventure 2. In Adventure 2, Tails runs around with the mech and does all the shooting gallery, and he's fighting E102 Gamma here, who has that gameplay. So it's like we're getting a peek at the future, which I think is pretty fun.
Resist.
Fucking you up. So like the context of this scene being Tails instead of Sonic makes Amy's delivery of her lines kind of interesting.
Please stop, Tails! Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way! No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
So with Sonic, she's kind of like pleading, like, no, please don't hurt him.
Well,
Try to
okay,
understand.
if you say
He's my
so.
buddy.
You have your reasons, I guess.
But with Tails, it almost feels like she's talking down to him a little bit.
Hey,
It's almost like,
it's moving
no,
altitude.
don't hurt him.
Hurry,
Right? Like it's not anything with the inflection or the intonation, but like the context of their relationship and the differences in the exact wording of the lines makes it feel a little bit different. Where like she's talking down to the sidekick instead of beseeching her hero. And look, here we see how E102 Gamma got off too. I think that's cute. But Tails turns around and looks at him just to make sure, and then takes off. All points, all characters converge on the egg carrier. So then, Sonic chased Eggman down from the egg carrier and jumped off. So, right now, he's in the Mystic Ruins being guided into the pyramid, right? So, what was everyone else doing while Sonic was running around a pyramid all that time? Confusingly. Oh, there's Eggman. I love that crash sound effect. So apparently this is where he ended up after fleeing from the egg carrier, right? Assumedly. Okay, bye. Later, bitch.
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I wonder what happened to Sonic. He's just dicking around in a pyramid for no reason.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
What are you... He's jerking off. Ah ha ha ha. Weirdo. Look at Tails just standing there. It's great. Whoa! Oh no! Big ass nuke. Why didn't you just do this in the first place?
If that missile is launched...
Ready?
Why did you resort to the whole chaos thing? Why didn't you just... If you had this missile all along, why didn't you just launch the fucking missile? Why was this plan B? Eggman. What? His face.
Oh, no, it was a dud. I can't believe this.
I can't believe!
I'll go and deal with this myself.
You're gonna what? Detonate the missile manually?
Oh,
What?
no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it!
You're gonna be at... I hope you put it on a timer, because you're gonna be right at the epicenter of the blast, you fucking idiot.
I see it!
I see it.
I've gotta get it before Eggman! The fate of Station Square depends on me! Sonic!
No.
I've changed a lot since I've started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
I feel like that's fairly self-explaining. I feel like I don't even need to elaborate on that. There you go. Tails is like no...
Think you can keep up with me?
Who?
What? He's caught up!
So this final level for Tails isn't a race against Sonic to prove himself in the eyes of his idol. It's a race against Eggman, their nemesis, Sonic's nemesis in particular. Where am I going? In order to get to the missile first. Oh my god. Where am I going? In order to get to the missile, to save Station Square. It's not just a race to prove himself in his own eyes as living up to the standard set by his hero. It's like fucking the chips are down, and not only his own life, but the lives of all the innocent people who live in Station Square are on the line. And he fucking steps up. He answers the call. Who else? Who else? No one else is here. Sonic's not here to deal with this. You can't just turn to Sonic and be like, save me. You gotta actually, like, fucking step up. And when the shit hits the fan, and things are fucking legit, Tails steps up. I can't depend on Sonic forever. I have to do this. I have to be the one to save the day for once. So, like, this is the only level that Tails gets that isn't just a recontextualization of one of Sonic's levels. Uh-oh, no. No. God damn it. Right at the fucking end.
You think you can keep up with me?
How foolish. How
Tails, wait for me!
At least you got to hear that line, though. Tails, wait for me! That's great. Man, I was leaving him in the dust, too. Right at the end. How embarrassing. This is the only level that's like an actual individual encounter. Every single other level Tails gets is a level that you did as Sonic, with Sonic racing him to the end. Like, the most he ever had alone was, like, the sand snowboard type thing. And that wasn't even a level, that was just a little minigame. Everything else he did was a race against Sonic. This is the only one where it's like, it's all on you now, buddy. And even this isn't even, like, a direct confrontation. So there's no excuses. There's no excuse of, this is his framing of that event. This is how he saw it. This is actually happening. It's all on him.
Yeah!
And he managed to do it. And I guess we can assume him getting here means, like, he's disabling the bomb. He's disabling the Megaton bomb, so it can't be detonated no matter what.
That wasn't too bad.
Like, disarming it. And hey, Tails disarmed a fucking missile. I feel like that's worthy of praise.
Oh no! It's Robotnik! So you beat me to the missile, you little pest. I will make you all pay for this.
Let's get out of here!
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
Man, shivers, man. Fucking chills. Before I make mincemeat out of you. That is a fucking scary line read, man. That's a legit fucking line read right there.
Get a load of this! No way! I can't believe...
So here it is. This is the moment. This is the moment that finalizes Tails' character development in this game. For one thing, he actually has character development in this game. Tails has a story. He has a character arc where he starts out one way, where he starts the game in jeopardy. He starts the game in distress. Like one of his own little experiments went awry, and he was in peril and needed to be saved by Sonic. And now how does his story end? He went from being in distress and needing to be saved by Sonic to facing down like Dr. Robotnik, the evil mastermind. His, like, Sonic's main nemesis.
He's not gonna get away.
When he's, like, infuriated. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you motherfuckers.
No way.
And he fucking gave a scary ass threat where he's like, get the fuck out of here before I make mincemeat out of you. And Tails, like, stays where the fuck he is. He steps the fuck up. And he's like, I'm not fucking, I can do this. I'm gonna face you down. Can a man be brave even when he's scared? That's the only time a man can be brave.
Hey, I did it! You saved the day!
And here's the most important part to me.
Best.
I did it all by myself. Oh, too. That's the most important part to me, is his validation. Like, everyone saw it. Everyone saw him save Station Square. They saw Eggman and were like, holy shit, that's that fucking guy. He's gonna kill us all. Let's get the fuck out of here. And they saw Tails stand his fucking ground. And yeah, here we, like, and then, like, Eggman got his ass kicked by Tails, and then ran home with his tail tucked between his legs.
When I'm alone in my chair, I just go about wishing I wanna be strong. I really wanna be trusted.
So, like, and that's when he flees back to his home base, and Sonic sees him running off there when he's coming out of the pyramid, and chases his ass down. Like you, but that's not something I tell so easily. Anyway. And I was telling him, and then he said, I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you. And I said, fuck off. Yeah. Note also that Sonic and Tails' story ends with them jumping to the camera and being like, yeah, I did it. Just like how all the Genesis games end. None of the other characters have an ending like that. It's just Sonic and Tails get the pointing to the camera, you did it, Sonic Adventure. Like the Genesis games had. Again, this is such a 3D Genesis game. When all alone in my chair, I just go about wishing I wanna be strong. I only wanna be trusted when all alone in my bed. I just go about yawning. I wanna be cool. I also wanna be like you, but that's not something I tell so easily. This is not simply my way, my style. Gotta get a hold of my life. I wanna fly high so I can reach the highest of all the heavens. Somebody will be waiting for me, so I have got to fly higher. Gotta keep going, and will return. New challenge for me. I will believe in myself. This is the only chance for me. Fucking, you think Sonic's theme song there defines him? Tails' theme song tells the entire story of his entire fucking storyline. He's like, his storyline starts out with, man, Sonic's so cool. I wanna be like him. I wanna be a cool guy, just like Sonic. But then by the end, he realizes, no, I gotta go my own way. To be strong. Like, that's not my way. That's not my style. Sonic's way, that's not what I do. I gotta do my own way. So he's not quite there yet, but this story, like his story here, Dreadfox, does define Tails as like, he's not the sidekick. Like, he still is a little bit, but like, he's separated himself from that role. And the most important part to me is at the end, he got his validation was external. Everyone saw him face down egg. They saw him defeat him, and he received praise for it. He wasn't viewed as, oh, it's that little fox who follows Sonic around and helps him out. Sonic's the hero, Tails helps out. Tails saved the day, and everyone saw him do it. They were like, yo, Tails, you're the hero. You did it by yourself. You saved the day. Sonic is the one who fought Eggman the harder boss fight in his own house, and that was just him. No one was around to see it. No one knows he did that. But he didn't get that external validation, but he doesn't need it. Sonic isn't interested in being praised as being a hero. He's just interested in going on an adventure. Tails received the praise. Tails received the validation. And that allows him to separate himself as his own individual. Because up until that point, he's like, his goal is, I want to be like Sonic. What would Sonic do? I want to live up to that example. I want to emulate my hero, my big brother. But with that ending, with that final confrontation, he can start removing himself from that role. He can separate himself as like, no, I'm my own person. I can be a hero too, on my own terms. Like, this is the game that he's not quite Nightwing yet, but he's put away the Boy Wonder costume. And we'll see how that develops even more in the next game with Adventure 2. But for now, love Tails' story in this fucking game so much. It's so good.